Okay.
This guy
So
is not that.
we're live, pal, and since we're live, I want the mayor to go ahead and put this out there for everybody. Are you, in fact, the actual mayor of Canton?
On Twitter, I am the mayor of Canton, as in the legitimate elected official. I am not the mayor of Canton, Ohio. No, that is
Okay.
not it. So please, people, if in the past or in the future, if you ever see my name, I am not the elected official. I cannot make changes. I cannot, bring any sort of, bringing up any kind of anything with the ballots. I have nothing to do with politics other than I vote once every 2 years. Like,
The mayor doesn't
nothing.
even serve on jury duty. Are you fucking kidding
I
me?
don't even serve on jury duty. I'm too important for jury duty. I actually got my
Everybody knows
wife
that.
out of jury duty about a month and a half ago
Well, she's
because I sent in a nice little written letter and, not toot my own horn, but I'm too important to be there, and so is my wife. So they're
That's
going to have
right.
to find someone else that isn't as
She's the
important
mayor's
as us.
wife. She's the first lady of Canton.
Yes.
Water tastes good.
Oh, some good water there.
We've had a late addition to this show. A certain British gentleman is with us. Glenn, how are you?
Oh, very well, considering it's 3:00 in the morning again.
I was just going to ask you what time it was. It's funny that we have him on here all the time, but our American dumbasses still can't figure out what time it is was on here because we ask him every time.
I know that it's very early or late, depending if you've gone to sleep. I'm not sure which one applies.
Glenn has slept today, so
It's early.
So this means you're up for the day and you're not going back to bed after this, Glenn?
Oh, he's going
No,
back to bed.
I'll go back to bed for a couple of hours.
Oh, okay.
What time do you have to be at work? I'm curious.
8:00.
So you got 4 hours from now.
So yeah. So they're about 2.5, 3 hours.
So we should drag this thing out as long as you can, is what you're saying. That's what I heard.
That depends.
Is what I heard. Yeah. So I don't know. That's a nice shirt. I don't really do this silly slam thing anymore. Those were the days.
Yeah.
It's all just the mayor of Canton now.
We might have to have a silly slam here coming up in the summertime.
Well, we kind of had one because we watched SummerSlam 1992. We just didn't call it Silly Slam.
Yes, we could probably find a really, 93 probably is a pretty crummy year.
Yeah.
You can find some bad matches in 1993 on SummerSlam, I'm sure.
And what I'm trying to do is just stretch this thing out so that we start the new season of the Mayor of Superstars, which is in January of 1993. I'm trying to stretch something out, and so we'll just start in January, like when they do in January. So,
for the gotcha,
yeah,
for the Superstars episodes,
for restart up for season 2. I like to do that in January. That way, we'll get to the AWI Pod Rumble at the same time because we're working our way toward the 1993 Royal Rumble. So. Which I think, Glenn, you're going to have to join us for the AWI Pod Rumble again, right?
I will.
And I have secured Kyle from the Apron Bump podcast. He is also going to join us for that.
And we are picking numbers, right?
We are. I'm going to pick the numbers live with Glenn so he can't call me a cheater like last year.
Wait, I think I won last year, didn't I? Or am I just imagining that?
You did.
No, you did. You did win.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe it was Big John Studd who took it home for you.
Whew, old Big John.
Who would know, like in later episodes of Superstars, we would get to know his son, Medium John Studd.
I was like, wait a second. Does his son wrestle these days? But no, okay, Medium John Studd. Okay.
This goddamn show really comes full circle, pal. It really does. I gotta tell you what.
One whole trip around the sun.
May, are you drinking anything tonight? Anything interesting? Got any candy cane beer or?
I have my standard sangria. It hasn't even been opened yet, so I haven't had a single thing yet tonight other than water. It's been a good year of water, though.
Oh, yeah, an excellent year. 0 proof, as you said the one time. Glenn's not drinking because it's 4 a.m.
And he works in a couple hours.
Glenn's got himself a cup of tea.
Yep.
Do you say a cup of tea or do you say a spot of tea?
No, a cup of tea.
Okay. Do you know people who say a spot of tea, or is that just a stupid thing I just made up?
That's something you just made up.
Now, do you teabag your cup?
Oh, that's
Certainly
the first question.
don't.
No, I mean like you put the tea bag in the cup.
Yes.
Okay.
Just like you've been
Okay,
burned.
There's
that's
a
all I was
teabagging it is totally a different thing, though.
Okay, I guess the use of my language
Could
is
be
a little off.
that could lead to a lot of pain.
I think we've got
I'm
a cultural
sorry. I'm
barrier
sorry,
out here.
guys.
We got a cultural barrier here, is what the problem is.
My Degeneration X sophomore humor may have popped up there. I don't know.
Like I said,
I mean,
you
if,
meant
if Scissor Me Daddy Ass is the #1 selling T-shirt in wrestling, I'm allowed to make a teabag joke, right?
Certainly.
Okay.
Well, I think we've done worse on this show. We've definitely went further. You threatened to dig up a dead man and fight him. So at one time, I don't know if you remember that.
Okay, wasn't one of my finer moments, or maybe it was. I'm not sure.
I think it was your finest moment, but I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. I don't know. I don't have anything else to talk about. So you guys want to get into this thing? Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely ready.
I was wrong the first time. The first post that I put on Twitter, we are not watching Rowdies versus the Brood. We're not watching that. It's going to be the Hulkamaniacs versus the $1 Million Team. So we're going to get to see Zeus, aka Debo, in the ring. So that's going to be fun.
Great.
But we are watching the Royals versus the 4x4s. And so
Before you push play, can I do something real quick?
Absolutely, you can.
Ah, shoot! I'm going to try to turn it. If you can see Zeus right there.
Ah, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
No holds barred.
I just had to show off my movie poster.
I mean, it fits in with what we're doing here, so it only makes sense. Excuse me. Okay. So I've got it all pulled up here. We're at 32 minutes and 43 seconds of a 1989 Survivor Series. I'm counting down 3. When I say 1, you hit 3. You hit play. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Which I almost said when I count down. When I hit 1, you hit 3 instead of hit play. So that was
When I say 1, you say 3. 1.
3.
I don't know why that would make any sense, but
I don't know. You're the ones, and we the 3s.
We're the 3s. We're not even the 2s. We're the 3s. It's okay.
We're the 3.
We're sorry.
We're very sorry.
It's so funny to see Rugged Ronnie Garvin in WWF. Like, was he there a month?
About that. Yeah, wasn't there long.
Like, I don't really think of him ever being in WWF.
The thing is you've got a team now. You got Zeus, Jim Duggan, Ronnie Garvin, and the most technical wrestler in the world, and let's give him a lump of 4x4 as well.
Yeah, he needs one. Garvin's got the towel around his neck, the red towel. Look at that hair. He looks like a gym teacher, doesn't he? He looks like an
He
8th
looks
grade
like
gym
every
teacher.
gym teacher, yes.
Everybody do a lap.
Mm-hmm.
He had such a perfect flat top. Like, I don't know how one gets their hair cut all at one length perfectly like that.
Well, I had a flat top for many years, as I've told you on this show, and the barber that I always went to managed to figure it out. Oh, it's the Macho King, Randy Savage. Has he got Sherry with him? I don't see
Yeah, no, Sherry. That's weird.
I am disappointed.
I had
Personally.
to, so.
Yeah. Of course you did. Of course you did.
I had to have a sip.
It's weird for the team captain to come out first, too. They usually bring him in last. We got Greg the Hammer Valentine.
We had the battle of the gym teachers between Greg Valentine and Rugged Ronnie Garvin.
Everybody get ready for some shots. It's Dino Bravo. I'm going to hell.
Oh, and handsomeness.
Oh,
and
he looks in a bad mood tonight. They must not have had a clean mirror in the back for him to look at himself.
Yeah, there's Sherry.
Mm-hmm.
She looked very uncomfortable being taken by the arm by Jimmy Hart there. She does not look comfortable.
Yeah, baby.
I know. You got to do it. It's important.
You got to do it.
All right. Oh, yeah. They're facing the 4x4s. We just saw them. I'm like, I wonder who they're facing. We just saw them.
Now, what's the team name? Is it the
Royal
team? The Royal Kings?
The King's Court, it might be.
King's Court. Okay. Yes. And this is going to be the 2x4s or the 4x4s or something?
The 4x4s, because there's 4 of them.
It sounds
They're
like an
cheap.
R&B group from the 80s. The 4x4s.
We're the 4x4s, and we want some more.
Why are they running out to the ring like this? Bret Hart has to be really embarrassed by this.
Yeah.
He's more embarrassed by this than watching a Goldberg match.
Oh, I don't know about that, pal. Those boards, really safe workers, never hurt anybody, unlike Goldberg.
Yes. Why they were just trotting out like the soldiers in
So, this
Monty
is the most
Python.
hilarious thing. So, on the WWE game,
Yeah.
like the WWE game I have, the Usos and Roman come out, and they're like doing the same thing. They're like, it's just so weird watching them come out like this. You're like, what the fuck are they doing, and why are they doing that?
Why are they doing it simultaneously, like exactly like one another?
Right. Like, okay, guys, 1, 2, 3, let's go. What the fuck? What
Now,
the
did you
hell
have the
is that?
bleach blonde flat top like Rugged Ronnie?
No, I had, dirty blonde hair like I do now. They didn't bleach it. I would have looked ridiculous in the 4th grade.
So if he was Rugged Ronnie with the flat top, were you maybe like Bombastic Brent?
I was probably Dumbass Brant, is what people probably called me. That's what my father called me for sure. I don't know about the rest of everyone.
Hey, dumbass.
Yeah, that's what I thought my name was until I was like 8. I'm just kidding. The recently turned babyface Hercules here. What do you think, Glenn? Was Hercules better as a babyface or a heel?
The sentence Hercules and better is a thing.
I guess
Bit of a
that's
dodgy
true.
thing to say either way.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
He did the exact same thing as a heel or a babyface, other than gave thumbs ups.
Yeah.
If he was a babyface, he gave a thumbs up. Other than that, everything was identical.
Yeah. His most memorable thing for me was the tag team with Paul Roma, Power and Glory. I don't know. I always thought they were an underrated team. I thought their finishing move was super fucking cool. One of those the top rope superplex and the splash.
Yeah, that was great stuff.
Oh, what a
Look at the
great
hammer
sell.
really selling this.
Well, he hammered that hammer with his knee. Look at him sell it.
God dang, he sat on the claw end of a hammer, it looked like.
Is he going to go fucking play soccer after this, or why has he got the shin pad on?
I don't know what Chris Jericho in 2023 is doing in the ring.
No, yeah. Well, he doesn't so much look like that now. Chris Jericho in
he's got himself in
2019.
shape.
Chris Jericho in 2019 looked very similar to Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Greg Valentine looks like one of those guys that's in a fight that calls a timeout so he can smoke a cigarette mid-fight.
He does, absolutely does. I've always said he looks like somebody's stepmom too. Your dad met her at the bowling alley. She worked at the cigarette counter. She's a nice lady though. She'd give you a ride if you needed it. Yeah, she's cool. Cool lady. She'd talk like this, but it's fine. It's fine. Dad still liked her. Jesus Christ, he slapped the shit out of him. I know why they called him rugged.
Yeah, it's probably why he worked a month in the WWF.
Right, they got rid of him after that. That is dangerous, Danny Davis. A very young, spry, dangerous Danny Davis out there. Look at him. The second most handsome person out here right now.
So, which team do we think is winning this? And
Glenn,
who
you
are the
pick
final
first.
people in?
Glenn, who's winning? And who's gonna be the survivors?
Well, Macho's going to be in it. So at the end, probably Bret Hart.
You think Bret Hart's gonna win it?
No, the Macho Man's going to win it.
Oh, you're saying
That'd be
Bret Hart
written in the
what?
contracts.
Okay. What about you, Mayor? You gonna take Macho's team, or are you gonna stick with what Glenn said?
Yeah, I think Macho and Earthquake are the sole survivors because I can't pick against Earthquake.
I'm gonna go ahead and I like Hacksaw Jim's second team. I love Bret Hart. I really think those guys. No, of course not. I'm picking Handsome Earthquake's team. Are you kidding me? Of course not. Of course I pick Handsome Earthquake's team. Who else would I pick? Don't be ridiculous.
I'm sad that he never won King of the Ring.
Oh, he was King of the Ring in my heart, pal, for 100 years. Oh, speaking of,
Here he comes.
There he
Here
goes.
he
Oh, we're getting an elimination here.
bye-bye, Herc.
He's about to. Hercules is about to live every woman's dream right now.
Hercules trying to get out of the way.
Player, he just crushes a lot, if you know what I mean. Look at that hair. Oh.
His opponents ask for the ref to count to 5, unlike Bundy, when the Bundy would ask them to count to 5.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
imagine what Earthquake looked like when he was 19, but he was probably fucking 22 right here. So never mind.
Yes, Earthquake's in college right now.
Right. He's so agile for a big man, though, man. Like, I don't think, I guess maybe because we're older, but like when you think of like best big men, I guess I don't think his name gets mentioned enough. You know what I mean?
No.
Because he was like one of the original ones. I never saw a big guy move like that before him. Maybe Big Bubba, but Big Bubba's not that big, and he wasn't that agile either. Rugged Ronnie. Oh, what a big splash there. Oh, no. That's not enough to hold that handsome man down. It's far too handsome.
No, I forget who won this year on Sexiest Man Alive.
I think it was Glenn, wasn't it? I thought Glenn won it.
Well, I mean, 2 years in a row.
2 years. 5-time winner. Dino Bravo in here. A lot of people. Sorry, go ahead.
Handsome Earthquake is 29 at this point.
Oh no, he doesn't look 29. I'll say that much.
A handsome Earthquake could buy beer in 3rd grade.
For real though. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Would you like a 5th of bourbon with that as well? Yes. Okay. Oh.
I'm guessing Earthquake was like 5'10", like 240 in 5th grade. Like he had to be.
Imagine him
boy.
at touch football in the school at recess. Oh god, he'd be a monster. Oh, the hammer kicked out. You can't hold the hammer down like that. I've heard
Hammer don't play that.
No, absolutely not.
He's too.
What was your favorite MC Hammer song? It's a hard choice, I know.
The Addams Family rendition song, whatever that was.
I don't remember that one. I do not remember that one. Too Legit to Quit.
Him.
Well, the only one
that was him.
Yeah, I remember the video, but I can't remember the tune of the song. The only songs I remember from him are Too Legit to Quit and Can't Touch This. I could not name another song from MC Hammer. Glenn
Maybe,
probably spun many.
I think there was a Hammer Don't Hurt 'Em, but that might just been the name of the album. I don't know if that was a song.
Maybe that's just something you said to a hammer once.
This match has not had any eliminations, has it?
Hercules.
Hercules. Okay. How did I forget? Earthquake just sat on him.
Right. They gave him the Every Woman's Dream special is what they called. The Blue Light special is what I like to say.
That's a good name for it.
I correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that Greg the Hammer Valentine and Ronnie Garvin had like a submission match at a Royal Rumble, and it's like one of the worst matches ever. It went for like 19 minutes or something, and it was like Greg Valentine and rugged Ronnie Garvin trying to lock submissions in. I don't think I've actually seen it, but I've heard it's classically terrible.
And this was WWF?
Mm-hmm. It was at a Royal Rumble. I don't remember what year, but one of these years. So did he got eliminated, right?
Yes.
No, it was Valentine. I'm sorry.
Greg is gone.
Oh, Dad's gonna be upset. He was hoping she'd win that prize money. Go bowling on Thursday night again. Now we can't.
And Hacksaw and Roddy Piper had the same exact wrestling.
That's why they could never be on the same team. Oh, here comes some more handsome. Oh, he did like a jump kick. That was nice.
Now, a lot of times you see handsome Earthquake with a Canadian flag on, but he wasn't from Canada, was he?
Yeah, he was. He was originally from Canada.
Oh, okay. I knew that he played football in Louisiana, so I wasn't sure how he found his way to a college in Louisiana if he was Canadian.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened, but I know he was from, because I remember when he first came in, he was the Canadian Earthquake is what they would call him.
Okay.
I just call him Handsome Earthquake, no matter, what year it is. Every year, all year. I gotta say, rugged Ronnie Garvin has done a lot more in this match than I ever thought he would.
I
He's been
mean,
slapping fucking
he's the
everybody.
only. Was it NWA or was it WCW that he won the championship in for like a month?
Glenn.
I'm not sure.
He beat Flair for the championship. It might have been NWA.
I think
it
it's
was
World Heavyweight
Starcade.
Championship.
I think it was.
Stomp,
Let's have a look.
Stomp, motherfucker, stomp. Stomp.
He's stomping
motherfucker,
his
stomp,
thighs.
Motherfucker, stomp. Stomp, motherfucker, stomp. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
God, Dino Bravo's getting a future look at the bullets.
We're terrible people for that, but I apologize.
All for selling cigarettes.
I know, ain't that about a bitch, man? You should have been at least selling heroin or something cool.
It was the NWA World Heavyweight
Okay.
Championship.
Okay, I want to say it was probably around like 84, 85, and he won it for like a month.
Mhm.
Uh-oh. We're about to get some good in-ring action here as the Macho... No, don't tag out. I want to see Macho Man versus
We want
Bret
Macho
Hart
and
here.
Brett.
Thank you. Good God, pal. It's a whole lot. Put 3 handsome sons of bitches in this match. You got Bret Hart, you got Randy Savage, you got fucking Handsome Earthquake. It's a lot of handsomeness. And Dangerous Danny Davis.
Yeah,
in
I was
his
gonna
own
say,
right.
can't forget old Triple D.
Old Triple D. Well, and
This was
Sensational Jerry,
my
too.
favorite version of Macho Man, the Macho King version.
You know, I hated him when I was a kid, but looking back at it, yeah, probably. I think I'd have to agree with you. Him with Sherry was like a perfect combination because he's kind of crazy and she's kind of crazy. It all worked out.
Yeah.
Bret Hart working over Dino Bravo in the corner.
Wait, who just slapped him in the back?
I'm pretty sure that was Ronnie Garvin. It might have been Hacksaw. Sometimes Hacksaw gets a little too excited, you know.
He just slapped his opponent in the back, like for no reason.
There's a man with a red sweatshirt on who keeps standing and he's pumping his fists, and he's got a beautiful mullet. I can see. I spy a mullet in the crowd. My mullet detector went off.
Well, this is the year to see
Oh.
them. Wait, did Ronnie just get the pin?
I think I.
Or wait,
No,
did
Bravo
Dino get
pinned-
the pin?
Yeah, Dino got the pin. There's too much fucking bleach blonde hair in this match. I'm fucking.
I wasn't
confused.
sure what actually took place there.
Oh, they're doing some sort of weird high five situation there.
Yeah.
Mayor, if we ever meet in person, we're doing exactly what they just did. Okay.
We just slap each other in the chest and then get double high five.
Just like that. Everybody would be like, "What the fuck was that about?"
People at the airport will just be confused.
They'd be like,
I'm dressed as Dino Bravo and just light blue underwear and knee pads. And
I've
boots.
got like a fat suit on and a leotard with a Canadian flag on the front.
flag.
Oh, wouldn't that be amazing?
Only if the
Whatever.
world were a perfect place, this would happen.
If only. We got some great tag team wrestling here, so we get some quick tags here by the 4x4s. They're a man down here once again. Beautiful sell job by Handsome Earthquake on that double clothesline there.
Brett and Duggan. They probably
Okay.
would have made a pretty good tag team.
Yeah. It could have been like the Allied Powers.
Yeah. I mean, well, no, never mind. Remember when Hacksaw cut his hair and said he was from Canada?
Yeah, on WCW. Yeah.
Yeah.
He became like the WCW janitor.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He's close enough. I mean, New York is that Glen Falls, New York is right on the border. So
You know who
basically
else would be a
Canada.
great tag team partner for Hacksaw Jim Duggan? Nobody would think of this.
Mhm.
The Godfather, of course.
Oh yeah, the hoe train.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it writes its goddamn self, doesn't it?
Yeah. Wait, he missed him.
He didn't
You
even
missed
do
him.
it.
Go back and hit him again, Hacksaw.
He
You missed him
stopped
by a
just
solid
short.
foot.
He just wanted Macho to know that he would do it. That
He thought he had his crown on, and he just hit him on the top of the crown, but it wasn't there. Wait, he missed him again.
Stop it, Hacksaw! You're drunk. Go home. It's talking too many doobies with the Iron Sheik. What the fuck is going on, man?
Was it Hacksaw that got arrested at the border with the Sheik?
He not at the board. I think it was like in New Jersey or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They were supposed to be feuding this All-American USA guy and this guy who hates America from Iran.
Well, they like the things that they got from the side of the road from Jimmy the drug dealer.
Nah, I guess that's got to do what you got to do. Oh, Paul Smackage here. 1, 2. Oh, I thought Bret had him. Wouldn't that have been something for old Bret Hart to get that 3 count on the Macho King?
Very soon, Bret will be champion here.
Well, a few years, 3 years, I guess.
Yeah.
Glenn, if somebody told you in 1989 that Bret the Hitman Hart would be champion in WWE in 1992, would you believe that?
I would have said, why did it take so long? But yeah.
Okay. Okay. I just think if somebody would have told me, I was like, 5, of course, but if somebody had told me that, I would have been like, you're crazy.
Hulk Hogan's never losing his belt.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan would be champion for the rest of my life. He's immortal. I don't know if you'd heard. That's what they told me anyway, so I believed it.
You don't see enough bear hugs these days. Or maybe you do.
I don't know. When's the last time? Did they do a bear hug in the Braun Omos match? I don't remember.
That's the only match that I think it would make sense in when you have two guys like that.
Yeah. Get those two guys.
Or
right.
Lashley and Lesnar. I mean, anything that Lesnar or Lashley does to you is going to hurt you.
I mean, the last thing I can think that I would ever want is for either one of those men to grab me and squeeze me as hard as they could because it would probably destroy all my organs.
Yeah.
You look like a fruit gusher.
Yes. My body fluids that shoot from my eye sockets in my ears.
That cameraman's trying to give everyone what they want there.
That's right. Give me what I want. I'm Batista yelling at Triple H. Let me see that handsome earthquake ass, pal. Get up in there. Just like that. That's going to get the pay-per-view buys.
God dang, he's got him lifted up there like he's nothing.
Yeah, he picked him up like he was nothing. I'm sure Bret made himself as light as a feather, as great as a worker as Bret was, I'm sure. Not that handsome earthquake would need him to, because he's all man. I mean, just look at him.
These quick tags. Earthquake's a tag team specialist.
Well, him and Bravo had been tagging, they've been at least together for a while, so. Which I don't know. I think Bravo's around until at least 1991, because I remember him wrestling at WrestleMania 7.
Who was that against? He wrestled WrestleMania 7. I don't
It was
remember.
somebody. It was a quick match too, and I cannot for the life of
What,
me
Terry
remember who
Taylor?
it was. No, it was somebody like Terry Taylor. It was probably Ronnie Garvin. It was probably him versus Ronnie Garvin. I don't think
might
that's
be
right.
right.
But I don't think that's right. But
That always amazes me, that your partner's getting beat the crap out of him in the corner. So what did you do? Distract the ref so he gets beaten even more.
Ooh.
yeah, those baby faces are really fucking stupid, aren't they?
You don't really think things through.
No.
What is just
Well,
happening there?
Nope.
You just hit him with an ankle lock?
I think he did.
He did.
So Brett's out, huh?
No.
Oh, okay. He tagged. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
was looking
he
at
got-
WrestleMania. I was looking at WrestleMania 7, and he faced another man who met an untimely demise, the Texas Tornado. So,
Oh.
if I'm not mistaken, I think Bravo and him died in the same year. If I'm not mistaken. No, I'm sorry. Bravo was 92. I don't think Kerry. I think Kerry was earlier than that. Earlier than 92. Yeah. No, actually, Bravo died before Kerry. Kerry was
Yeah.
93. So, anyway, he faced Kerry Von Erich. The mystery is solved of who Dino Bravo. Everybody was wondering who Dino Bravo wrestled at WrestleMania 7, and now we know.
Have you seen any pictures of Zac Efron as one of the Von Erichs? I don't know which one he's playing.
He is playing Kevin, and yes, I have. Glenn, have you seen these pictures? Do you
No,
know
I
who Zac?
haven't.
You know who Zac Efron is?
Yes, I do know who Zac
Okay,
Efron.
I thought so. I just thought I'd ask. Glenn's like, I have never seen a High School Musical. I don't even know what that is. Oh, I think that's gonna
Nice
do it for
elbow.
Bret.
That has to be it. You're not kicking out of that back then.
Yeah, that's it. Bret Hart. I don't like that. I think the King's Court's going to win this thing. I don't think Hacksaw Jim Duggan's going to be man enough for this one.
Oh,
Keep on
get a
dancing.
big excited.
Keep on dancing. Sorry. Here we go.
Hacksaw's
Hacksaw's
still
going to
up
have
for
to
it.
dig deep. He says, I can't see out of my right eye, but I'm going to fight you, motherfuckers.
His right eye staring at his left one. He thinks there's only one person in the ring, and it's just
he's like,
Handsome
I don't-
Earthquake.
He's like, I don't know. That's why he carries the board. He just swings it.
The crowd is really getting into this, though. They're really feeling Hacksaw winning this.
I don't know. I don't think he's going to get past Handsome Earthquake.
Mm-mm.
He's really laying the knees in on him here. Look at the sweat. Just when he hit Duggan in the chest, you could just see the sweat flying off of him. Oh, nobody's home.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh my God, Duggan fighting for his life here. Big back body drop. He's a house of fire.
Duggan really is. He's taking out everyone.
Maybe he can win this thing. He's definitely going to take out Handsome Earthquake, I feel. Oh, Handsome Earthquake. Excellent ring acumen. Taking a dive outside when you're hurt. Excellent.
Can it be a triple count out? Is Danny Davis counting all three of them out?
I can see it. I've seen multiple of these matches where they fight to this Iowa and count everybody out. So Danny Davis isn't even counting, so I think that's Duggan's fault. Dummy
yeah, I
Duggan.
think he interrupted it.
What a dummy, Duggan. It's funny, if you listen to Hacksaw Jim Duggan when he used to do interviews, he would always tell the same jokes on every podcast that I ever heard him on. He would tell other stories, but he always had the same joke. It was like, oh, when we meet football players, they're like, we're the world champions. I'm like, where do you boys actually play? He always said that one. Like, you can't be a world champion if you only play in the United States. He always said that one. That's one of his favorite jokes. I think I heard it like 5 million times. Oh, I don't know. Duggan looked good for a second, but he might have blown his load, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he gave up too much.
These guys in this row right here that are all standing up. See my man with the mullet and the red sweatshirt? All these motherfuckers are drunk as hell.
Does it say like Colony or something, or Calgary maybe?
It might say like Chicago or something because they are in Chicago. That's what I was thinking too. But I don't know. All I can tell is that he has a mullet because I have a mullet meter. Beep, 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 beep. It beeps. If you know what I mean.
Beep,
So,
beep, beep.
and that Nebraska game that I went to, they scored 1 touchdown, and it was my favorite mulleted player that scored it.
Hey, all right.
It looked like he was running in like quicksand because he was not running very fast, but he got in the end zone, so that's all that matters.
Did you have on his shirt?
I did have on his shirt, yep. And I was like, but then we lost, and then it all went downhill after that. We were up by it was like 13-6 at that point, and then it all fell apart. I don't know. Duggan keeps giving me hope.
Yeah, he really does. He's giving the crowd some hope too.
Handsome Earthquake's getting on big boss man level of sweatiness at this point.
Oh, what do we got here?
Oh!
That was very sensational.
Very, absolutely sensational. Great job, Sherry. Oh!
Wow.
Who's that?
That's a lot of beef flying through the air.
That was luchador-esque. That was.
It was. Yes, it was. High flyer, this man. That's it. He's getting counted out. Bye, Duggan. Go get your board. He's out of here. That's it. The King's Court is the winner as Duggan gets counted out.
I was close. I said Earthquake and Macho win. I didn't have
Dino Bravo still in there.
Yeah. I mean, who the fuck would have picked Dino Bravo? Nobody.
and
Jimmy
I wish
Hart
they-
now.
I wish they just had random teams like this in Survivor Series
Nope.
still, but I guess they kind of
No!
do. Looking at who they're sticking in like that women's cage match, like half of these people don't seem to have any kind of
Well, I
reason to
mean,
be stuck together.
right now it's only the 3, right?
Yeah, but there's 5 of them. Who else can you stick with any of those groups?
Yeah, see, I don't know. That's good. That's a very good
It
question.
doesn't really make sense. They just
No,
like
it doesn't.
stuck it in like that rolling ball thing and then just pick a name. Like,
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Like Glenn said, I would just pick Raquel Gonzalez. I would want Raquel Rodriguez on my team. I mean, why not? If I'm
keeping
picking
my-
people.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed on who's joining Damage Control.
Well, there's still 2 spots left, right? Or just one? Because they got Nikki Cross, too.
There's 1 spot left.
There's one spot left on,
Okay, who do you think it's going to be?
and 2 on the face team.
Who do you
I
think it's gonna be,
think
Mary?
Chelsea Green joins Damage Control.
I wouldn't get your hopes up on that one, pal. That would be a major surprise.
Possibility though, because she turned down AEW.
Did she?
Yeah.
I did hear that she had been talking to WWE, but all right. If this
Yeah,
is an
she-
interview segment,
Ooh.
I'm going to skip through it.
Hey,
Okay, he's just bringing out his team.
Yeah.
that looks very similar. This is the same colors as my school colors in high school.
It's also
my
very similar to
graduation.
the Green Bay Packers, which is probably why he's fucking wearing it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See, my high school my high school football helmet and jerseys looked very similar to the Green Bay Packers, except the helmet was identical, but we did have an eagle on our chest.
Well, your school sucks, Mayor. How about that?
Yeah, it did. We were
Yeah,
not good.
My high school. I didn't play football, but my high school football team was not good.
We were good at every sport but football.
We won. The school I went to won the state championship in basketball when I was a senior. But besides that, they were never good at anything. Never good. Not especially not football. They'd win like 1 or 2 games. And then when Xavier played football, they were horribly bad. Like lose 48-0 every game. Bad. It was like a tragedy.
Ooh, we got Zeus coming in.
Debo's in the house. What you got on my 40, homie?
How do you think Debo feels about drinking sangria on the block? Like hanging out on the stoop, drinking some sangria?
I think you're gonna get robbed probably at that point. It's my bike, homie. Sorry,
It's my bike, homie.
it's my bike. Can you believe like the original plan for WrestleMania 6? It was gonna be Zeus versus Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Oh, he
I
looks
mean, it
menacing.
probably would have sold if they wouldn't have given away Zeus at SummerSlam
They do
any
at
other
SummerSlam
time.
too, because there was a tag team match at SummerSlam too, I believe, with him and Savage.
I mean, Hogan could have wrestled a styrofoam cooler and
I guess Arn Anderson's styrofoam cooler, pal.
yes. It's not just any spot, it's my spot.
Yeah,
Not my dog spot.
not a dog spot, not a liver spot. My spot.
Yeah, no. In this era, Hogan could have wrestled anything, and it would have sold out.
Here comes the axe. Here comes the smasher. Our safe word is Cucumber Master. Sorry.
I don't even want to know what a cucumber master is at the S&M scene.
I don't know.
Do they wear the purple bandana out of the right or left pocket?
Whatever. What Finn Balor wears. Whatever.
They just have one in each. What does one in each pocket mean then?
We're not going to talk about that one here. That's another podcast. For another time. Check out Piece of Business After Dark. Glenn does that podcast with Mystery Man. It's the mayor of Shanton.
We shan't talk about this any further here.
The Hulkster's out here hyping up the crowd.
Oh man, the crowd is just going banana right now.
I don't care what you ever say, but the dominatrix guys being baby faces doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me, brother.
No. Hulk with Jake and with Demolition, like all those guys to me in my head all seem like bad guys other than
Oh.
like why is Hulk with them?
That cleared the ring.
I like how Zeus tried to act like he wasn't scared of the snake, but then he thought about it and said, "No, okay, I'm getting the fuck out of here."
Yeah. I'd be more afraid of the snake than anything. Look at that thing. Jesus criminy. That's terrifying.
I don't know if
And then
I'd be
he's
more
slapping
afraid
it
of
in the
snake
head?
than- I don't know if I'm more afraid of the snake than Barbarian. Not sure.
Trying to wake it up.
I don't know. Slapping a snake in the head just doesn't seem like a smart move.
I mean, I saw what it did to the Macho Man Randy Savage.
That was a different snake, though. That was a cobra, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a king cobra.
My uncle once hit me with some wisdom. He told me, I always live by the motto, if I see a snake, it's poisonous. And I've always just lived by that motto as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, I am not a fan of snakes.
Rachel found a snake in our backyard and she just picked it up with a stick like it was nothing. And you know what I did? I hid.
No, I blame you.
I had one that ended up in my garage door, and I called like people to come get
Oh,
it.
yeah, you told me that.
I was too afraid to back my car out of the garage because there was a snake in my garage door. I'm like, nope, I'm done. I called my boss, told him I'm not coming back to work. I was like, there's a snake. I'm not
Right.
doing it. I can't
You're
go
on your
back
own
in there.
now.
Until someone comes and removes that snake, I am not coming back.
I forgot about that story, but I do remember you telling me that. I think you told me that story on this podcast. I think so. It's probably in the archives of the Mayor of
Yeah.
Superstars somewhere where the mayor
I'm sure I
describes
could
to me his
search it
horror
up.
story.
I took a picture of it like falling out of the garage door as it was going up, and I'm like,
Fuck that. You made the right decision. I would have done the same.
yeah.
Is Zeus gonna start up against Jake the Snake Roberts? Because I did not see that's how this thing's starting. Who was Z-Man first, him or Tom Zink? Because it says it on his head.
Now,
So-
who was the Candy Man? Was that Tom Zink also? Or is that Armstrong?
That was one of the Armstrongs, wasn't it, Glenn?
Armstrong.
Brad
Yeah, it was.
Armstrong?
It
The
was
goddamn Candyman.
testing me out. I think it was Brad, but I'll check.
I think it was Brad. I think you're right.
I was listening to a podcast too, and I forgot that Brad Armstrong was also a member of the No Limit Soldiers stable.
No.
Yeah, I fucking swear to God.
There's no way.
I fucking swear to God, man.
If you told me he was part of the Rap is Crap group, I might have believed it.
I know he was totally in the No Limit Soldiers with Conan and Rey Mysterio, and I swear to God,
And Master P.
and Master P, and there was another guy too, Master P. He was like Master P's bodyguard. He wanted to be a wrestler, and I can't remember his name.
Oh, yeah.
It was Brad.
Oh my God, the goddamn
And-
Candyman.
Because the Candy Man can.
Yes, absolutely can. He makes the world taste good.
Man, it's
He
looking at
mixes it
this.
with
I,
love and makes the world taste good.
I need to find that Coliseum Zeus and Hogan
Oh, good luck, pal.
toys.
That shit's too rich for my blood.
Mm.
Too rich for my blood. I was hoping to win that Powerball, but I forgot to buy a ticket, so I didn't win.
I won because I didn't lose a single dollar on it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that's so.
Zeus here, no selling everything. Hogan's hitting him with everything but the kitchen sink, not literally, but and it's not working. Oh, he went to the old eye rake.
I rake.
Oh, he just popped right back up.
He didn't realize you're not supposed to no sell the Hogan body slam.
Who just punched him?
I think that was DiBiase. I'm not sure though.
No, it had to be Barb because Barb's the only one on that side.
Maybe it was Fuji.
Fuji
It's
might
not
have hit
Fuji.
him with something.
Fuji hit him with his cane right in the back of the fucking head.
He snapped his neck.
Dude, when I was little and this shit would happen, you don't even know. Like my I'm like, no!
What's Earl doing?
Oh, he just
Oh.
shoved the referee down.
That has to be a disqualification, right?
Yeah.
I know when he's
Blatant-
in matches
blatant
at first, they don't
chokes.
have him out there for long because he's not a good wrestler.
What is he
I don't-
doing? You can't do that to a wrestler.
Earl Hebner's a brave motherfucker.
Ugh.
Well, that's it.
You're out of there.
Bye bye, Zeus. He's still choking him.
Gosh, not nails.
You just say, I was going to
They're-
say,
they're-
he's actually El Hebner's just saving him from being sued by Nails for using his gimmick.
Yeah, right. Even his own teammates are trying to talk him out of it. And Teddy DiBiase's like, look, I'll give you $100 if you stop choking him.
Yeah.
What a worker. I bet Zeus hurt less people than Goldberg.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably true.
Oh, he just shoved the forget it. Zeus is a big guy, but Barbarian whoop his ass.
Yeah.
Barb whoop his ass. I know he would. He's out of here. Bye-bye, Zeus. Zeus is no longer on the loose. So we had Hercules earlier, and he's Zeus. So is he Hercules' his father?
I mean,
Yep.
according to Greek mythology,
Yes, but
I've just connected the pieces of the puzzle. They are father and son. We saw a father and son combination on here, Mayor. Can you believe it?
I
day.
believe it, and I think that I'm trying to think would that make Apollo Crews his uncle?
yeah.
Hercules' uncle, Apollo Crews.
I think so. I really do. We're by the end of this thing, we're gonna have a whole family tree of wrestling gods. We're not including JBL in that though. We're not putting him on that list.
Not him.
Not that guy. DiBiase now working Hogan over in the corner after he was choked and neck broken by Zeus. It's amazing that he got his neck broken. He's able to walk again.
It is very impressive. When you hulk up, you hulk up.
Or HGH helps too. I heard.
Yeah.
I don't know about broken necks, but
Prayers and vitamins.
yes, and ICO Pro.
An ICO Pro.
ICO Pro.
Not quite yet. In a couple of years, we'll be doing the ICO Pro thing. And karate fighters.
I love the motherfucking karate fighters. I love them. I had karate fighters as a kid, and then I took them off and had them wrestle my wrestlers. They were
Ooh.
jobbers.
Yeah.
I feel like the karate fighters, didn't it come out 95, 96?
Yeah. And of course they were jobbers because when I was a kid, I saw guys like Shinobi and fucking Quang, and they were jobbers. They were ninja jobbers. So these are just my random ninja jobbers.
What is he doing? He looks like he's like wiping a booger on his back. And why does he have so much glitter on his body? Like, how are you intimidating with face paint and glitter?
You know why he had glitter all over his body. They were doing something strange for a little piece of change before they got out here. You know it. Or somebody was. The Godfather was back there. Wait for Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Was Demolition the Godfather's hose?
Oh, maybe. Fuck, who knows? I don't know what they're into. I mean, look how they're dressed. They're into something weird. They got some sort of weird shit going on. Look at them.
Oh,
Yeah. Like, I don't know. That's something.
The Hulkster's now heading up to the second rope here. Oh, I believe that this one's going to be a clean sweep. I think all the Hulksters are going to remain, and they're going to get rid of all these other guys. What do you think, Glenn?
yeah.
Yeah.
No way any of these going to survive.
No, I don't think so either. Zeus was their only hope. As he should be. He's a god.
Yeah. But is
Him
he
and
immortal?
Hercules. Well,
I guess
that
he would be.
I was going to say, well, he's fucking Zeus, so I think so.
It's like the god of gods, right?
I mean, I thought so. I could be wrong. The Hulkster team are really working together. DiBiase has been getting his ass whooped since Zeus left. The fans spent all their energy on the last match. They're not really even up for this, and it's the Hulkster. They were more excited for Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Well, and Handsome Earthquake.
They did get very yeah. Handsome Earthquake was carrying the crowd.
Yeah. As you would. I mean, look at him, for crying out loud.
I mean, basically, you have Hulkster and the Powers of Pain and $1 Million Man, and you know who's going to win here, right? I mean, it has to be.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see
the Hulkmaniacs.
I can't see this pay-per-view having the Warlord being the sole survivor in this match. Could you imagine? The Warlord?
I don't think so.
I mean, he is a jacked motherfucker, but
Now, who's alive in this match?
Barb and
DiBiase.
DiBiase. The Warlord's still alive too, isn't he? I know both
I'm
the
not-
Demolition guys. I think all these guys are still alive. Everybody but Fuji.
Hmm.
Wait, both Demolition are alive? Oh yeah, they
Yeah, both-
are.
They
Those
are,
guys
yeah.
still alive. That's rare for 1989 wrestling to watch now and get a match where everybody's alive.
And
That's
somehow
crazy.
Jake has outlived a lot of people, which makes zero sense knowing everything about Jake the Snake.
Jake's the Snake is Ric Flair. Like they should have been long
He's-
gone.
He's. I was going to say he's another one like Flair that's too pickled to die.
Yeah.
Like, there's zero reason on this earth why Jake the Snake should still be alive after everything that man's done.
Thank God he is, but man, yeah, you're right. Oh, Fuji with the trip. Nice job there by Fuji. Oh, we were wrong, pal. We're gonna get an elimination here. Give an assist to Mr. Fuji because he's the real
Yep.
MVP of that one. He's the reason why they got the victory. Not the victory, but the pinfall. The other Demolition guy is pissed.
Yeah, I'm trying to think back to the first match. There wasn't many people still alive from that first match. Was there like maybe one?
Hacksaw, Brett, everybody on Majo's team is gone now. Well, no, Valentine's still living, isn't he?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And then who's on the other team? Hacksaw, Brett. I can't even remember.
Bravo.
No,
Bravo's
Bravo's
gone. Earthquake's gone.
And Jimmy
Who's-
Garvin.
Jimmy Garvin.
Is he living? I don't know.
No, he's gone.
Okay. So that's a decent amount for being 1989 too, if you think about it.
In wrestler years, I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jake was always that deceivably large guy. Like you never thought of Jake as a big guy as a kid, really.
Well, when everybody else he's fighting is goddamn, 300 pounds and 6'8".
But he's huge. Jake is a monster of a man.
He is a tall man, yes. He is a tall drink of water, as they say.
Yeah. I ran into him in like early 2000s, mid 2000s, when he was not in the best place of his life, probably.
Yeah.
But
Was it at a
He's-
liquor store?
no. This was at a wrestling event in like the world's smallest town I've ever been to. There had to be like
Well,
maybe 40 people at this place.
wow. Sounds like a wrestling night in Kearney, Nebraska.
Basically, yeah. I don't even know what the city name was. We won the tickets on a radio show.
Interesting. You got to meet Jake the Snake Roberts, huh?
Mm-hmm. It was a while
Interesting.
ago, a long time ago.
Well, yeah. Sounds like you won tickets on the radio. I don't think. Oh, they still do that. What am I talking about? I don't ever listen to the radio, so I don't know.
No,
Do people still listen to the radio?
I guess
I guess I do sometimes, but not very often.
I don't even listen to music when I drive.
Really?
No, I either have complete silence or I listen to podcasts. That's it.
You driving your car to complete silence?
Complete silence. That's it.
Yes. You're insane. I only do that when I'm pissed.
No, I do it probably 90% of the time.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I have to have some. I have to have something playing because I don't want to. Then I'll have. If I'm not listening to something, then I'll have to talk to the person inside my head, and I don't want to do that. That guy's crazy.
Is that the Bray Wyatt storyline that we're getting right now?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Break. Let's get you some podcasts. We'll get you some podcasts, and you listen to those, and you'll be fine. The guy in your head will just stop talking.
Let's play some girls in cars,
There you go.
Mr. Bray.
There you go. Uncle Howdy probably knows girls. Oh, what a high risk maneuver for doing a trust fall from the top rope, but demolition smash
Have you ever seen Hogan come
What's
off the
that
top
for?
rope?
off the top. I don't think
No.
so.
I can't think of any time.
He only
either.
ever did the double axe hand off the second.
The
Oh, here we
closest
go.
thing I can come to, oh wow, that was nice, is when he
Blind
superplexed Boss Man on Saturday Night's Main Event.
Wasn't that off the cage?
Yeah, it was off a cage.
Oh, we were way wrong. Barb just got rid of the other demolition guy, so now it's 3-2. The $1 Million Team is up on the Hulksters, or whatever the fuck their names are. I'm sure it's something like that. Remember all that shit we were just talking? Imagine if Barbarian is the sole survivor.
He is. He lost his opportunity for the major push.
He is like Akon and Young Jeezy, the sole survivor.
Soul survive. Is that a song?
It is, yes. It most certainly is a song. Glenn listened to that song before he got on the show, didn't she, Glenn?
No. This is the sound of silence.
Sometimes
And then my alarm going off.
Glenn, I try to feed you, but you never take it.
No, of course not.
Now, when you say the sound of silence, do you mean an actual song or do you mean like legitimate silence?
I mean, legitimate silence.
Okay. Isn't there a song called Sound of Silence or something?
There is. Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh,
Okay.
I was going to say, what does it sound like? Does it sound like...
It's just a blank
Nothing?
tape. It's a blank tape. They tricked you into buying it.
You wanted the sound of silence, motherfucker? You got it.
No, guy did that though. Put
Really?
out a record that was a minute of silence, and people bought it.
That's my favorite music when I'm driving is the sound of silence. So
Fucking apparently.
Yeah, but you wouldn't buy the CD though, would you?
no, I'm too cheap for that.
Well, why would you pay for nothing? You wouldn't want to pay for nothing. That would be stupid.
Now, if I had that choice or have to play, Share Believe in Life After Love, I'll pay good money to play the Sound of Silence.
I mean, if you put me up against those two fucking choices, I'll take silence too. I'll just sing "Real American" over and over and over again if that's the point. If that's the case, because when it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, all you can do is sing "Real American."
I mean, you got to take a stand. You can't let it slide.
That's right.
That's how I live I just live my life by the lyrics of the Real American song.
Mayor, you didn't have to tell us that. We already knew it. You didn't.
That's
have to tell us
probably
that.
true.
We know you well enough to know that that's the case, pal.
I always wondered, and
I'm-
Glenn might have a good answer for this. Was Hulk Hogan more of a heel in other areas that weren't the U.S. because he was so American?
No, he's as popular everywhere.
I never really thought about it until just now because he was like super American and like, I don't know.
No, he was just the old. That's what made the WCW turn so shocking. Even over here, that he was the ultimate babyface.
Oh, the savvy veteran Jake Roberts gets his foot off the rope. I like the big arm tassel that he just has on one arm. They both just happen. Well, he's just got one arm too. Huh. Wonder why they went with the one arm. Two tassels is way too much. 4 tassels is way too much for one tag team.
Now, were they considered the Powers of Pain here?
Yes, they were the Powers of Pain at this point.
Now, what were they in WCW? Weren't they the same tag team but with a different name?
I don't know.
I thought Warlord and Barbarian tag teamed in WCW as well, and I think they had a different name.
I know he tagged with Ming, and they were the Faces of Fear, but I'm not sure.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Then that must be what I'm thinking of.
But I could be wrong because I guess Warlord didn't do that whole half. Remember, he had like the half metal mask. I guess that didn't happen until after this. Oh, Barb missed the big headbutt from the top row. Oh, the roof is going to explode off the Rosemont Horizon here when the Hulkster gets this hot tag. Come on, Jake. You can do it. There it is. Uh-oh. You're in trouble now, motherfucker. The Hulkster's going to clean house now. as he does.
There's gonna be lots of big boots here.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be like me when my 3rd grade teacher told me that Hulk Hogan's hair was not yellow. Big boots all over.
Oh, it's definitely yellow.
It's definitely yellow.
That shit's fucking
Even when
yellow
it's
as
sweaty,
fuck.
it's still yellow.
That's right. When it comes crashing down, it hurts inside. It means Hulk Hogan's hair is motherfucking yellow. Whatever your name was, teacher in 1st grade. 1, 2. That was a beautiful dive in there by Earl Hebner. 5-star dive by Hebner. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Ooh, what we got going on here?
Oh, we got some shenanigans. We got some skullduggery. There's skullduggery afoot. I like to say that now. I heard Glenn say it once, and now I can't stop saying it. So thanks, Glenn. Look at the crowd now. Everybody's on their feet. Not a person is sitting down as the Hulkster is getting worked over by the powers of pain. Don't hit him with
Oh
your
my
finisher, you dummies. Don't hit him with your finisher, you dummies.
Oh, they're
That's
gonna
not
spike
going to
pile
work.
drive him, aren't
Don't
they?
do it, you idiots.
He just took that spike pile driver.
Oh, did he just throw them both out? Okay, they're gone. He just disqualified the powers of pain.
Wait,
so.
why did he disqualify him?
I don't know. They're not allowed to do tag team pile drivers. I don't know.
Didn't they know that was a name of a hit album?
Pile driver.
Maybe
No,
Earl
apparently-
Hebner's salty because he wasn't on the album.
He wanted to do a remix of "Sexual" by Marvin. By whoever
I
that song.
wanna ref you up. A 1, 2, 3. I wanna ref you up.
Our buddy Al Ref needs that for his theme music. I'll tell you that right now. Absolutely, pal. So DiBiase is now fucked because it's just him versus Jake Roberts and Hulk Hogan. So
Hogan self.
Hulk is hulking up.
well, he put him in the $1 Million Dream here. So
Wait, did Jake never got eliminated either, did he?
No, Jake's
he's-
still there.
yeah, no, he's on the apron. Oh, is the Hulkster going to be able to fight his way out of the $1 Million Dream here? I don't think so.
Of course he is. Of course
No,
he is.
Fred, come on.
No, he
never
taps
comes
out.
down.
He taps out.
He absolutely is going to fall asleep. Nighty night, Hogan's $1 Million Dream. You're gonna go to sleep. I was gonna say something about whipped cream, but it wouldn't have made any sense, so I just stopped.
Did you see that they actually gave the 3-arm drop in the Lesnar Lashley match?
Yeah. There was a lot in that match that they did that was good old school stuff.
Yeah, they instead of just having the 1-arm fall, they actually gave it to 3 for Brock.
Yeah, you don't see that anymore,
Mm-mm.
which is nice. Nice to see for us old timers. Our next thing we want is the big blue steel cage. I'm just kidding. No, we don't. We don't want that. Just kidding.
Couldn't see anything through that bloody thing.
How about a dog kennel from Hell match? How do you guys feel about that? No, that's not good either. No.
Is Michael Vick in it? Getting eaten by dogs?
Yeah, well, maybe. Hell, that's a way hell of a seller to pay-per-view, wouldn't it, pal?
Just a bunch of rabid pit bulls and Shar-Peis, and he's covered in meat sauce
I say just-
in the middle of a cage. I'd pay to watch it.
You're doing a round. First, you feed the chihuahuas. Like every round, the dog would get bigger, and you'd wrap him in something else. Like a Fear Factor scenario, but he couldn't puss out of him. He'd have to do everyone, you know.
Oh, Jake, the crowd is going crazy for Jake.
Yeah, the crowd they weren't really going crazy for this at first, but they are definitely all into it now. Oh, what a back body drop by Jake. I didn't see Jake getting the hot tag and coming in like this. I figured Hogan would finish him off. Oof. That was
Wow, look at
amazing.
that flop.
That was amazing by old Ted DiBiase there. Damn. A lot of knees and shots to the neck in all of these matches.
What do you think Jake's favorite Thanksgiving dish is?
Huh. Cocaine.
It's cocaine.
Oh, get the motherfucking breadsticks ready. Virgil's here. Hashtag fuck money. Oh, somebody broke his hand. That's fucked up. How's he gonna count his fuck money with his broken hand?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Jake's pulled him into the ring now. What's he gonna do? He's gonna hit him with the DDT. He did. Oh, that rotten Ted DiBiase gets his feet on the ropes. Oh, that's it.
Did he count the 3?
He did. Well, I
Yep,
don't think he
he
got his
did.
shoulders up.
So it's now just Hogan and DiBiase.
Hogan and DiBiase now.
Wow,
That
to close out
rotten
Survivor
Ted
Series.
DiBiase. This is pretty crazy. It's a pretty interesting matchup here. Hogan is dead.
He is.
Hogan's like the mayor after 2 bottles of sangria.
Whew, it's never going to happen again. I learned my lesson last time.
There was times in my life where I drank 2 bottles of Jaeger, and every time I did it, I said never again. Until the last time I drank 2 bottles of Jaeger, and I said never again, and I've never done it again. I don't remember when that was.
Yes, one bottle of sangria is good enough to get having a good feel good night and going to bed.
There's a young Shane McMahon that Jake the Snake just walked by. Look at this guy. He's in the 4th row, and he's got binoculars. What are you trying to see?
Is it Jim Cornette? Kind of looks like Cornette.
Motherfucker, I gotta see what they got over at the concession stand. If they ain't got double onion, forget about it, motherfucker. God damn. They would never do this in Georgia. Or not Kentucky, I think is where he's from. Sorry. I'm on
Ted DiBiase never had a lot of luck in Survivor Series. The Survivor Series teams, did he? He's had Zeus walk out on him on this one.
Yeah.
Well, get himself disqualified. So the next year he brings in the Undertaker, who then gets himself counted out.
Well, there's other 2 dumbass tag team partners, the Powers of Pain, got themselves disqualified too. So
yeah, not a good record at all.
if I'm Ted DiBiase, I want my motherfucking money back. Y'all done fucked
Yeah.
up.
Now, who do you think at the time would have had more potential between Zeus and the Undertaker?
Well, as the Undertaker wasn't a thing, he was me, Mark Callis in 1989. I would have said Zeus.
Yeah, because he was still doing the heart punch down in WCW, or was he a skyscraper or something along those lines?
Yeah.
With Spivey.
I don't. Yes. Or was it? No, it's Spivey and Sid by 1989.
Mm.
Oh, big double clothesline. That was a great double clothesline there. Now we're gonna get some real, what do you call it? It's a big word that I can't think of right now. Some excitement, I guess. It was a different word that I was trying to think of, but let's go with excitement.
We're gonna go with excitement.
Some suspense. It's not that's not big that big of a word, but
It's very suspenseful.
I had a lot of extra banana bread before the show tonight, so I'm a little spacier than usual. If you know what I mean. Anyway, big back. Oh, what a
Countered it.
what a great counter, and then a back body drop by the. Oh no, that's it.
Nope, that's it.
Mr. DiBiase. He's up, and he's working him over. I smell a big boot. Here it comes. Boom.
Boom.
And a leg drop.
And
Boom.
And it's almost
1,
like he floated
2,
down on he floats down on a cloud on that
He
leg
does.
drop.
Yeah,
Like, it looks like
he
this just like hangs in the air. It's magical still to see it to this day.
Yeah, takes you back to your childhood, doesn't it? It certainly does, doesn't it? It certainly does. Well, we've been at this for over an hour now, so Hogan's going to pose, and we all know what that looks like. Unfortunately for Virgil and his broken hand, the $1 Million Team has lost. We're going to click it off here. We're going to let Glenn get to bed because it's long past his bedtime. Glenn, you got any plugs you want to get in before you got to go to bed?
You've already done it. Piece of Business podcast. We are going on a hiatus in a couple of weeks, but check out Brent and I as I educate him about the World Cup.
That's right. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the World Cup in general. So All right, Glenn, we'll let you get out of here since it's way past your bedtime.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for letting me on.
Absolutely.
See you later. Bye.
Have a good night, Glenn.
Well, Mayor, now it's your turn. You got anything you want to plug besides the sangria?
Yeah, we're not going to plug Sangria. That's got enough talk for the night. I don't know if I've ever plugged these before, but I have been. It's been like my cheat go-to food, and it is combos, but it's the flavor Parmesan garlic.
Mm.
I don't know if they're new, but for the last month, every time I've stopped at the gas station to get a tank of gas, they've kind of just ended up in my purchase. And that's what I had for dinner tonight was combos, Parmesan garlic, and that was it.
I feel like you should eat something else.
Yeah, I probably should, especially with all this floating in my system here.
Yeah, you should probably maybe get you a pizza or something, buddy.
But they were delicious. They're so good. Like they're fantastic.
Man, I haven't had combos in a long time. Sounds good though.
But yeah, follow this fellow up here, Sportswire Radio, Thomas Bryce, right there. I always forget the exact numbers after his name on
Thomas
how to
Bryce,
follow him on Twitter.
2017. There you go.
2017. I should remember that because I don't have anything that mattered in 2017. But
who does?
I can't
The
remember.
Cubs won the World
important.
Series. Sorry, I won't bring it up. Never mind.
That was 16, wasn't it?
It was. I was gonna say it, but then I remembered who I was talking to, and then I was like, okay, I'm not gonna say it.
Maybe the Cavs won the championship in 2017.
They did win 2017. That is correct.
Okay, so all right, follow Thomas Bryce in the Cavs championship in 2017, and listen to Sportswire Radio. It might have been before. I don't know.
No, because I think 15 is when the Warriors beat them 3-1. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This isn't sport. Check out Sportswire Radio. Give Thomas Bryce a follow. It's 2017. We don't know if the Cavs won it that year. They might not have. We don't know.
2017, the world was, pretty good back then. So
fucking better than it was now. Anyway. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's equal. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Yeah, I tell you when it was better. It was better in the 90s. I liked it better in the 90s. The 90s were much better.
Very true. Well, I guess it's enough of the plugging of random products. I guess you should probably tell everyone a good night or something.
Well, yes, everyone. Good night.
Bye, everybody.